Consulting is one of the best paid graduate jobs. Here's all the steps of the application process so you can get an offer. Step one is to prepare and submit your CV. Now, this is probably the most important step, but many candidates simply don't put enough time and focus into it. Now, the average recruiter at a consulting firm spends 21 seconds looking at your CV, just 21 seconds. And McKinsey, just one of the firms alone, had 140,000 applications last year. So if you don't get your CV right, it's going to be very, very hard to get any further. The second stage are aptitude tests. Now, the format of these tests do differ firm by firm. However, generally they involve testing your maths ability, your ability to do problem solving, usually by getting and matching patterns in shapes, and thirdly, your verbal reasoning, which is your ability to read passages and take the main insights away. It's pretty much like 11 plus exams all over again. Now, that being said, some firms like McKinsey have a wacky format where they have these strange games that you have to solve, and it is a little bit left field. The third stage are the interviews. Now, there are two types of interviews that you're going to face. The first are the personal interviews, and you're probably very used to this from other jobs. They test your background, your motivation, your experiences. But the second type of interview is very unique to consulting, and it's called the case interview. In this interview, you work through a real business case with the interviewer, and this probably requires the most upfront preparation. And finally, the fourth stage is to get an offer. If you've got all the previous steps right, you should expect an offer. Remember though, that there are a lot of people now applying for the same roles. So often those that put in the hard yards and prepare consistently well in advance, they have the best shots. Now, this can be a very alienating process. I've been through it myself when I landed a job at McKinsey, and I'm building an AI coach to help you with your CV and interview technique without the extortionate price tags that coaches are charging all over the place. So comment coach and I'll send you a DM with a link and 1 week free access.